Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right on into it. All right, let's pull up this screen. CBS throws shades on the Vols, and they're saying the Vols are unworthy. And they've got Will Levis as the #2 overall pick. So we're going to get into this whole draft thing and what CBS's opinion is of the Vols. All right, this is a 2023 NFL mock draft. As we go down through, we got a picture of Anthony Richardson. They see him as a top draft pick. Round 1, they've got C.J. Stroud of Ohio State. There's no shock there. Okay, they've got Will Levis. We'll see him tonight. They've got him as the #2 overall pick going to Detroit. Then Will Anderson's going, and he's considered the best overall college player. Then Bryce Young, and I'm surprised they've got Bryce Young this far down. I thought he'd be 1 or 2. I just don't see Will Levis getting picked in front of him. Bryce Young's just, he's Mahomes 2.0. Then they go down through here, and I don't see anything in here. Here's Anthony Richardson, number 10. I don't see any Vols, and I'll just save you the time. You go down through here. There's not a single Vol, not one in the first round, period. So let me make sure I've got this understood. Hendon Hooker, not worthy of a first-round draft pick. Cedric Tillman, nope. Jalen Hyatt, nope. How about Darnell Wright? Shouldn't he be in the first round? Didn't he make Will Anderson disappear 2 weeks ago? I mean, that's the game I saw. I didn't even see Will Anderson have any contribution in the game to really speak of compared to what he normally can do. This is a guy that can dominate a game. And Darnell Wright did a great job on him. So I'm not quite understanding this, how they've got Will Levis #2 and not a single Vol in the first round at all. Zero. Zilch. And I can tell you right now, that's nothing but disrespect.
No. You insulted him a little bit. You got a little out of order yourself.
No, I didn't insult him. I didn't insult him.
Insulted him a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they definitely insulted him. And when I first saw that, I don't mind telling you, I had some choice words to say about that, but I'm not going to repeat them here.
You don't need to hear things like that. You just a boy.
That's right. You don't need to be hearing things like that. But let's take a look at some of these stats. Here's Hendon Hooker, almost 69% completion rate. Let's see if he's done that over a period of time. Let's see, 2021, he was 68%, 31 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, a rating of 182. And then in 2022, 70%, a little bit better, and 18 touchdowns so far and 1 interception, a rating of 190, so a little bit better. Really just unbelievable numbers, but he's not worthy of a first-round draft pick. A quarterback, okay? So let's take a look at Will Levis's numbers. And Will's a fine quarterback. I'm not sitting here ragging on the guy. I'm sure he is a first-round draft pick, but let's see his numbers. He's at 67.6, so he's got a good completion rate. And let's see what he's done over the 2 years. Let's see, 66% in 21. He had 24 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. And let's see, 69%, slightly better, so that's a good number there. 13 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So let me make sure I understand this. Hooker has 3 interceptions last year. He has 13. He's had 1 so far, and Will has 5 and less touchdowns. And his rating's lower. Now think of those 4 players that have dominated games between the offensive line, which has played great, and Darnell Wright, who is a 5-star, by the way, who's having a great season, not worthy of a first-round draft pick. Cedric Tillman, who was dominating until he got hurt. He's coming back tonight. Hyatt, who has just been unbelievable, 5 touchdowns against Alabama's defense. Hendon Hooker having a career year again. I guess it's not a career year because he did the same thing last year. So I'm kind of shocked by this, and it's quite annoying. But, the more I thought about it, that's just fine because, first of all, Hendon Hooker will be in the first round. I have no question of that. And these other guys have a very legitimate shot of being in the first round, especially an offensive lineman. Good grief. Those guys are worth their weight in gold in the NFL. So I just think this is funny. Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm sitting here trying to enjoy some games. I just got done working. I wanted to watch a few ball games, and I read this article, and I'm going, you got to be kidding me. That's just ridiculous. So I'm going to get my mind back focused on Kentucky. We'll be seeing Will Levis tonight. Like I said, he's a fine quarterback. I have no doubt he's a first-round pick, but they've got him #2, and like I said, our guys are they're not even worthy. So I guess what they're saying is it's Josh Heupel's offensive scheme that's doing it, and they're just not talented enough. I question that strongly. But tonight's going to be a great game against Kentucky. I feel really good about it. I think we match up beautifully against them, and I know that crowd's going to be on fire. And as I've said many times before, there is nothing the Vols like better than playing at home.
There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
And if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know to continue to cover the Vols. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would certainly appreciate it. I've only been doing this a few months, and I could use some subscribers. I sure could. And I can say go Vols tonight, 7 o'clock with Kentucky. Should be a great game. I'm very excited about it. I'm sure you are too. And I hope you did like the content. We'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.